Well, a very good evening, everybody. A warm welcome along to Towcester on this rather chilly evening. 12 races to enjoy here at Towcester tonight. First of which coming up in around 20 minutes' time, the 7:04, an A10 contest. Two non-runners, you can see them on screen now. They both come in race number 9, the 9:07 race, where Manatimi and Joella Rosie have each been withdrawn, making race 9 a race for just 4 greyhounds only. So race number 9, the 9:07, traps 3 and 4 have each been withdrawn. Race 9 will be a race for just 4 greyhounds only, without traps 3 and 4. Just the two changes then to tonight's card. Good luck with all your selections here at Towcester Racecourse tonight. Well, good evening once again. Runners and racing weights on screen then for race number 1. Around 15 minutes now left for betting on the first race of the night. 12 races to enjoy here at Towcester this evening. Once again, a reminder of the two alterations to tonight's card. They both come in race number 9, where traps 3 and 4 have each been withdrawn. Race 9 will be a race for just 4 greyhounds only, without trap 3 Joella Rosie or 4 Manatimi. Once again, very best of luck with all selections here at Towcester Racecourse tonight. And a warm welcome too, if you're tuning in on the Towcester Racecourse app. Grounds are on parade then for race number 1. We now have just 4 minutes left for betting on tonight's first race. 4 minutes only left for betting on race number 1. It's to download the Towcester Racecourse app stakes. In trap 1 is Miller's Honour, thrown to Mrs. T. Cowan and trainer Hazel Kemp. 2 is Dean's Hail Mary, who's owned and trained by Mark Wallace. 3 is Chorus Girl, owner Mr. P. Cobb, trainer Jim Reynolds. 4 is Our Fiddlesticks, owner Mr. Power, trainer Steve Rayner. 5 is Winking Nuts for the He Winked at Me Syndicate and trainer Bernie Warren. And trap 6 is Dunham Capri, owner Mr. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. The Greyhounds now approaching the boxes for race number 1. We're kicking off with an A10 here tonight. First race of 12 on the card, due off in around 3 minutes time now. Is this download the Towcester Racecourse app stakes? And as the title suggests, I would urge you to download the Towcester Racecourse app if you haven't already done so. All the fun of the fair, keep up with all the information, comings and goings here at Towcester regarding the Greyhounds and of course the horses as well. Lots of competitions and games to play on there as well, including the low 6 game where you can win £100 every Saturday night here at Towcester. Tipping competition, all the details are on that app. It is free to download, so be sure to do so if you do have a smartphone. Likewise, the Imperial Cup big cash giveaway, that's £1,000 to the winner game, done every Saturday night here at Towcester. Full details, as I say, on the app. Meanwhile, Greyhounds are on their way towards the boxes for race number 1. A lot of maidens in this race. In fact, the only non-maiden is a 3-dog Chorus Girl. 3 wins from 16 for Jim Reynolds' run-up. Everything else yet to break their ducks. Miller's Honour 0 from 3. Dean's Hail Mary 0 from 1. Chorus Girl, we've said 3 from 16. The only ones who've actually won a race thus far is Chorus Girl. Our Fiddlesticks 0 from 9. 0 from 1 for Winking Nuts. And poor old Dunham Capri 0 from 12 for Jane Houghton in trap 6. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 1. Tia's our starter tonight then. She's leading the Greyhounds behind the boxes then for race number 1. About a minute and a half till post time, I'd say. Trap's about to be set then for the opener. Well, the Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 1. We're loading up, folks, for the download, the Towcester Racecourse app stakes going in for this A10 contest. All loaded then, race number 1. There's Tia, our starter tonight. She's waved the flags. Only Tia can. That means one thing, that the hair is running. But on the spin for race number 1 of 12 here at Towcester tonight. A10 the grade. Stand by for action. Off and racing away. Good start from 3. Chorus Girl leads up from 2, pacing up nicely. Dean's Hail Mary. And it's 2 that takes up on the charge this first bend. 2 now from 6. 2 moves off a little bit wide. Cannons into 6, but still holds the advantage off the second bend as Dean's Hail Mary goes about 3 lengths clear now from 3 into second. Chorus Girl. Then comes 4 between Greyhounds, then 6, 5 and 1. In towards bend number 3 now then. And it's still trapped 2. Dean's Hail Mary. Challenged now by the 3-dog Chorus Girl. Forced to check as he challenged there in second. 5 trying to stay on now as well. Winking Nuts off the final bend though. Still trapped 2. Dean's Hail Mary has moved off a little bit. Has allowed a gap for 3 to challenge Chorus Girl. And Chorus Girl goes on to score. 3 beats 2. And it's photographed for third spot involving 1 and 5. 3 beats 2 though in the opener. Confirmation result, race 1 then. First trap 3, Chorus Girl, owner Mr. P.E. Cobb, trainer Jim Reynolds. Second trap 2, Dean's Hail Mary. And third there, trap 5, Winking Nuts. Result 3, 2 and 5, 3, 2, 5. Winning time 29.56, 29.56. The winning time for trap 3, Chorus Girl. Replay on screen then of race number 1. Traps 2 and 3 were slugging out early doors, 6 involved as well, but it was trap 2, Dean's Hail Mary. They led him off the second bend. It's allowed a lovely gap for 3, Chorus Girl, to challenge off the final turn, and Chorus Girl, a winner of 3 of 16 before tonight's contest, now makes it 4 from 17. Remains the only runner in this lineup to have ever won a race, and I'm sure the others will be breaking their ducks soon enough, but tonight it was another night for Chorus Girl. Now 4 wins from 17 here at Towcester. There's your replay up on screen once again then. Dean's Hail Mary blazed the trail for the most part. Well, here came the 3-dog Chorus Girl up the inside of Dean's Hail Mary off that final bend. And she's gone on to score nicely in the end as Jim Reynolds' pride and joy. Owner Mr. P.E. Cobb, congratulations to all at the Reynolds camp. Another win on the board for Chorus Girl, 3-2-5 then in the opener. And the full order in for race 1 was 3-2-5-1-4-6. 3-2-5-1-4-6. Distances were 1 length, 2 1/4, short head, 2 3/4 and 2. The winner's time once again 29.56, 29.56. The Greyhounds are in race 2 now on parade. It's the Play Low 6 on the Towcester App Stakes. And runners for race 2 are as follows. Trap 1 is Spyro's Girl, owned by Mr. S. Grimer, Mrs. J. Grimer, and trained by Johnny Blanco. 2 is Final Flamingo, owned by Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Emma Richards. 3 is Winnie Brown, owner Mr. M. Lowther, trainer Steve Rayner. 4 is Mandeville Like, owner Mrs. A. Broom, trainer Emma Richards. 5 is Sherbet Lemon, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. And Trap 6 is Quivers Matthew for the Matthew Partnership and trainer John Blanco. There's your runners and racing weights for race number 2 up on screen now. You can see the countdown clock is telling us there's a little over 3 minutes left for betting on this race. About 3 minutes to the off. Trainer Jim Reynolds, of course, picked up the first race of the night. He's represented here by the 5 dog, Sherbet Lemon. He's got a 100% record in D4. 1 from 1. That win coming back on the 12th of January. 2 runs back for Sherbet Lemon. 1 run up in D3 since. Now back to that winnable level then. Sherbet Lemon in the orange vest. Could it be 2 from 2 for Jim? We'll find out in a little less than 3 minutes' time now. John Blanco well represented in this second race of the night as well. Got traps 1 and 6, Spyro's Girl and Quivers Matthew. Spyro's Girl, one of 5 20 races here at Towcester. So pretty prolific, the 1 dog Spyro's Girl. Quivers Matthew, a veteran round here at Towcester. 10 wins from 65 starts on home soil. And 4 of those victories coming at this D4 grade. Runners approaching the boxes now then for race number 2. Just over 2 minutes left for betting on this D4 sprint contest. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for race 2. Loading up then for this D4 sprint contest. Going in over the far side for the Play Low 6 on the Towcester App Stakes. Going in. All loaded then race number 2. Teal with that flag again means the hare is running. Bunny on the spin, race number 2. D4 the grade. Stand by for action. Bunny up behind the boxes. Gates lift and away we go. Flying exit from 5. Sherbet Lemon. Could it be another winner for Jim Reynolds? Already 2 lengths clear now from 3 into this first bend. Then comes 1, 4, 6 and 2. Round the first turn we go. Then still trap 5. Sherbet Lemon that leads the way. 1 edging close though in second. Spyro's Girl. Then comes 3 and 2. Towards a jolly old judge now though. And 5 is going to make all. 5 your winner. Close to the minors. 1 and 3. Sherbet Lemon. Sweet in race number 2. Confirmation result, race 2. First was trap 5, Sherbet Lemon, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. Second trap 3, Winnie Brown. And third trap 1, Spyro's Girl. Result 5, 3 and 1, 5, 3, 1. Winning time there, 15.68. Replay up on screen now. You can see it was Sherbet Lemon all the way. Bombed out the boxes. Away and gone and not for catching here tonight. The 3-dog Winnie Brown has run on pretty well for second spot, with Spyro's Girl back in third. 5, 3, 1 it was in race number 2.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2 races in, it's 2 wins for Team Reynolds. It's been a pretty good start to the evening, Donna.
Yeah, they've both run really well, so hopefully it continues.
Fantastic. There's a bit of feedback going on here, but we'll press on. I think the downgrade did the trick for Sherbet Lemon.
Yeah, I mean, like she broke really well, so it helped her out a lot, which was good.
How many runners you got tonight?
I've got 8 tonight.
That's 2 out of 2. We're not looking at 8 out of 8. Some sort of record, is it? What's going on?
That would be good, but I don't think so.
Is the old man on the slopes skiing this time of year?
No, he's at home.
Oh, okay, well, hopefully he's watching on Towcester TV. We can give him a wave up there, Donna. Always a pleasure to see you. Thank you, and well done to our winner of race 2, Sherbet Lemon. As Andy Lismore, your commentator tonight, said, a very sweet success. Certainly if you backed Sherbet Lemon, who kicks on in great style. Hope you're enjoying yourself and getting plenty of winners. Big news this week that Andy Lismore isn't the only star of Towcester in 2018. Paloma Faith, Mel C, they're both on the agenda. Jim Tate's in the house as well. He's looking forward to meeting Mel C and certainly throwing his wife fronts probably at Paloma Faith. Now there is a thought. Anyway, let's kick on. Let's get plenty of winners here on Towcester TV. Be back to me soon.
Yeah, great stuff. Thanks, Hobbsy. I'm sure we'll be there in the front row. Hopefully not with Jim's wife fronts, but yeah, what a sight. Looking forward to that date in July, I think it is. All the details on the Towcester racecourse app then. Paloma Faith in concert here at Towcester. And as Hobbsy said, Mel C on the 1s and 2s after racing one night as well. I believe that's in April. But all the details on Towcester racecourse app. To really good dates for your diary there. Meanwhile, back to business here. Race number 2, another win for Jim Reynolds on the night. 2 from 2 then for Jim here at Towcester this evening. A man in a rich vein of form. Sherbet Lemon, trap 5, beaten 3, 1, 2, 4 and 6. The distances were 1.5 lengths. A short head, 1 1/4, 1 3/4 and a head. Winner's time 15.68, 1.568. SP the winner, trap 5, Sherbet Lemon was 3 to 1. Beat a 7 to 1 chance in second. And a 5 to 4 favourite, Spyro's Girl, back in third. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 3. It's the Star Sports English Greyhound Derby here on June the 2nd Stakes. Trot 1 is Dunham Lorna, owner Mr. D. Houghton and trained by Jane Houghton. 2 is Lemming Spear, owner Mr. S. Cat, trainer Emma Richards. 3 is Harry's Risk, owner Mr. G. Cowan, trainer Hazel Kemp. 4 is Dunham Gem, owner Mr. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 5 Funky Forest, owner Mr. T. Longhurst, trainer Bernie Warren. And 6 is Killenham Fairy, owner Mr. M. Lowther, trainer Steve Rayner. Greyhounds now approaching the boxes for race number 3. Just over 3 minutes then left for betting on this A10 contest. There's your runners and racing weights up on screen now. And someone's always got to go here. All maidens here at Towcester in this contest. Traps 1 to 6, never won a race between them. Dunham Lorna, 0 from 13. Lemon Spear, 0 from 5. 0 from 4 for Harry's Risks. 0 from 14 for Dunham Gem. 0 from 8, Funky Forest. And 0 from 4, Killenham Fairy. So something's got to win and break their duck here in race number 3. But who will it be? Find out in around 2.5 minutes' time. The Greyhounds are on their way towards the boxes for the Star Sports English Greyhound Derby, June the 2nd Stakes. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 3, loading up then for this A10 contest. Going in the boxes. All safely locked away then for race number 3. Tear waves that flag again, so the hare's running, but on its way. Race number 3, A10 the grade this time. Stand by. Bunny approaching the boxes. Off and racing away. Terrible start from 2 Lemon Spear, but up front it's 6 that's pinged out to lead. Killenham Fairy leads right now by a good 3-4 lengths from 3 in the second. Then comes 1 up the inside, then 5-4 and 2's placing up the challenge off that second turn. But crowded up is the 2 at the back of the pack. So up front it's Trap 6 that kicks on. Killenham Fairy leads by a good 3 lengths now from 1 in hot pursuit. This pair well clear of the 5 dog back in third. Funky Forest off the final bend though, still 6 and 1 clear of 5, but it's 6 drifts off very wide, allows the 1 a dream run up the rail. Dunham Lorna's going to go on and score here. 6 runner rally, but not going to get there. 1 beats 6. 5 back in third. 1-6-5. Dunham Lorna finally breaks a duck here at Towcester. Confirmation result, race 3 then. First trap 1, Dunham Lorna. Owner Miss D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. Second trap 6, Killenham Fairy. Third trap 5, Funky Forest. Result 1, 6 and 5, 165. Winning time there for Dunham Lorna, 29.29, 29.29. Replay on screen now then of race number 3. Terrible start from 2, but a ping break from the 6 dog, Killenham Fairy, to lead round that bend. Was already a good 3-4 lengths clear of the field on that first turn. It was only trap 1 that emerged from the pack. They were all crowded off the second bend. It was only trap 1, Dunham Lorna, that managed to evade that first bend scrimmage in behind the 6 dog. And this pair then raced clear. This is where the 6 lost the race, though. Killenham Fairy just spun off wide of that final bend, was just running out of stamina. Meanwhile, up the inside, Dunham Lorna just getting going, really. And gone on to score nice in the end from the 6th, the early leader, with 5, Funky Forest. The youngster getting up for third spot. 165 then, race number 3.
Well done to Dunham Lorna. Prior to this, it was 7 races without success. 18th time lucky for Dunham Lorna, but she's run a true race and she swooped off the last bend. Many thanks to Kaylee, who's paraded Dunham Lorna on behalf of Jane and Dave Houghton. They've kicked off their night in race 3 with success. The Star Sports English Greyhound Derby, June the 2nd stakes, and no need to just remind you of that famous night in the summer, which will be a double Derby day. The Epsom Derby followed by the Towcester Greyhound Derby, sponsored by Ben Keith's company, Star Sports. There'll be 1 or 2 people, perhaps 3 or 4, getting helicopters from Epsom through to Towcester. That was the case for a certain Matt Chapman and Ben Keith last year during the Derby. I'm sure they'll be doing exactly the same again. Join me back here for race 4.
Yeah, get that date in the diary now then. June the 2nd. That is the one not to be missed. As Hobbsy said, it was some occasion last year. It's going to be bigger and better this year as well. So get that date in the diary now. If you haven't already done so, I'm sure you have. June the 2nd here at Towcester. Star Sports Greyhound Derby final night. Meanwhile, back to race number 3. It was trap 6 Killenham Fairy spun off wide off the final bend to allow trap 1 Dunham Lorna to pounce. Was 0 from 13 here at Towcester, 0 from 17 overall that was Dunham Lorna. But she's finally broken her duck here tonight in a time of 29.29. The full order in was 165.42 and 3, 165.423. Distance is 1 3/4, 3.5 lengths, 3 lengths, half a length and 2 1/4. Winner's time 29.29, 29.29. Greyhounds are in race 4 now on parade. It's to celebrate your birthday at Towcester Stakes. A3 the grade. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Nippy Pippy for the Nippy Syndicate and trainer Heather Dimmock. 2 is Swift Windmill for Mrs. Creswell, Memory and Overend. Trainer Mark Wallace. 3 is Nobody's Fool for the New Syndicate and trainer Matt Dartnell. 4 Ninja Penny for Mr. T. Coveney, the owner, and trainer Mark Wallace. 5 is Alarming Hades for Mrs. J. Harrop Conway, trainer Paul Philpott. And 6 is Celine Ash for owner Mr. M. Davis, trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds now approaching the boxes then for race number 4. Runners and racing weights up on screen now. Just over 2 minutes left for betting. Some decent records, decent strike rates here for several of these runners. Swift Windmill, 11 wins from 35 here at Towcester. 11 from 33 for Nobody's Fool in Trap 3. 3 out of 6 for Ninja Penny in the black jacket. And 6 from 23, Alarming Hades in 5. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then, race number 4. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race number 4. It's to celebrate your birthday at Towcester Stakes. Going in. Nearly all loaded then, race number 4. A3 the grade this time. They're all loaded now. Teal waves that flag, so the hare is running. But on the spin, race number 4. Classy looking A3 lineup here then. Stand by for action. Bunny approaching. Off and racing away. 6 off to a flyer. Celine Ash leads up from 5 and 3. Then comes 1, 2 and 4. Into this first bend we go. It's the wide boys that dominate. 6 from 5. This pair well clear of 3 back in third. Then comes 4, 1 and 2 squeezed against the fence. Off the second bend they fly now. They've been all about the 6 dog thus far. Celine Ash leads by a good 3 to 4 lengths from 5 back in second. Alarming Hades. Bit of a gap then back to 3. Then comes 4. But off the final bend they're well strung out now. And it's Celine Ash doing the stringing out. Leads by 6 lengths from 5 off this final bend. Trap 6 going to make every post a winning one here. Impressive stuff from Celine Ash. 6 an easy winner. 5 just about hangs on for second. Close to third spot. 4 and 3. Impressive stuff though from Celine Ash. Confirmation result race 4 then. First trap 6 Celine Ash, owned Mr. M. Davis, Trevor Mark Wallace. Second trap 5 Alarming Hades. Third trap 4 Ninja Penny. Result 6, 5 and 4, 6, 5, 4. And look at that time, 28.02, 28.02. The clock there for trap 6 Celine Ash. It looked impressive. It was impressive, 28.02. Let's take a look back at it again then. Celine Ash away and gone. Was an open race winner last time out at Romford. and has shown his class here again, back into graded company A3, but just too good. Last time in graded company was second, beating a short head to Bitview Knight. That was back last year on the 19th of December. He's been away on the open race scene, making a name for himself. A couple of open race wins down at Romford, but back into graded company here, and just far, far, far too good. A runaway winner then of race number 4 was the 6 dog, Celine Ash. Congratulations to Mr. M. Davis and trainer Mark Wallace. That was impressive. 28.02.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a run, 28.02. He's a top-class performer. His name is Saline Ash. He's trained by Mark Wallace. He's owned by Mike Davis, of course. Mike has owned the likes of Kildare Lark and Mind the Net, plenty of the razzle-dazzle greyhounds he's had shares in over the years. And this one's doing him proud at the moment, Kevin. I think he won a maiden 5.75 at Romford, flying around there, semis in the Coronation Cup as well.
Yeah, he's been running well. He's progressed really well. He's coming on well, and he's run really well tonight.
Yeah, I mean 28.02 in an A3, not bad going.
Yeah, he's done some fast times around here before, and then he went off to Romford, had a few races, won a few races. He's come back tonight. We thought he'd have a bit of a chance.
Fantastic. Yeah, I think your other one, Ninja Penny, a little bit younger, got a little bit tangled up.
Yeah, I think she'll work out to be a nice stayer in time. She's won a couple. She's come from A6 into this race, but maybe it's just a bit too far tonight.
Okay. And how is the champion training? You enjoy yourself at the Greyhound Awards last Sunday, of course, and the boss here, Lord Hesketh, won services to Greyhound racing. Do we all stand up on the table and salute?
Yeah, I think so. Everyone's happy what's happening in here, and it's all going well. We had a good night, some more than others, I should think.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I did hear, I think, at 6:30 in the morning, one or two of them were still propping the bar up. It wasn't you, Kevin. It wasn't me. We were good boys. Right, anyway, I shall leave you be. Thank you very much to Kevin. Thank you very much to Connections of Saline Ash. Well done to Mike Davis. If you're watching on Towcester TV, somewhere in the world, no doubt. Mike, congratulations. Well done. Saline Ash wins the Celebrate Your Birthday at Towcester Stakes. It is race 4 of the evening. Don't forget, kids, race 6 is the children's race. So make your way down here and we shall meet and greet the winner of race 6. And that nice man, Jim Tate, will take a great picture of us and we'll have a quick word. Race 6.
Thanks, Obsy. Yeah, I'm sure the owner, Mike Davis, is tuned in somewhere on Towcester TV, courtesy of the app. And he'll have been heartened by the performance there of Trap 6 Celine Ash. Just too good in this A3. It was a classy looking lineup, but he has destroyed the field here tonight. A 9 3/4 length winner. Celine Ash then bombed out, made all, and stopped that clock in a red hot 28.02. Full order in 654.312, 654.312. Distance is 9 3/4. A neck, a head, 1 1/4 and 2 1/2. Winning time 28.02, 28.02. Celine Ash was a 6-4 favourite, beat a 7-2 chance in second and a 3-1 shot in third. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 5, 6 bends, this time over the S5, distance of 686 metres. And track 1 is Dunham Fuse Wire for owner Mr Houghton and trainer Jane Houghton. 2 is Indigo Ace, owned by Ms Carson and Mr Dawes, trainer Richard Yates. 3 is Unlikely Diva for owner Mr Crichton, trainer Jean Lyles. 4 is Specs Cracker, owner Mr Walker, trainer Bernie Warren. 5 is Bet Like Men, owned and trained by Gene Lyles. And 6 is Active Saturn, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. Greyhounds now approaching the boxes for race number 5. Just 2 3/4 minutes left for betting on this race. S5 the grade. Runners and racing weights up on screen now. Couple of stalwarts here in traps 2 and 3. Indigo Ace, 12 wins from 83 here at Towcester. Unlikely Diva, the 3 dog, 3 from 37. And 2 of those victories come at this S5 grade. So proven scorer is Unlikely Diva, including a win last time out for Gene Lyles in this S5 grade when Dunham Fusewire ran second to Unlikely Diva. That pair separated by half a length on that occasion. Dunham Fusewire's run again since and seemed to go backwards in an S5, finishing Stone Bonkers last, a beaten favourite last time, Dunham Fusewire. So on a recovery mission is the 1 dog. Not a lot to separate him and Unlikely Diva last time when they clashed on the 13th, so on the 20th of Jan. But there are new rivalries here once again today. Will it be one of those 2 that come out on top? We'll find out soon enough. The Greyhounds are approaching the boxes for race number 5. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting boxes for race number 5. It's the Friday, Saturday and Sunday night racing in 2018 stakes. Going in. All loaded then, race number 5. There goes Tia once again. Waves that flag, so the hare is running. But on the spin then, for the 6-bane contest, S5 the grade. Off-hand racing away, decent start from 6. Likewise, the 4 and 4 it is. Specs Cracker leads round now for Bernie Warren. 4 now from 6. Then comes 5, 1, 3 and a slow starting 2 Indigo Ace. Off the second bend, they spin now. Then it's still Specs Cracker that leads the way. It's pulled about 3 lengths. Can now from 5 in the second. Bet Like Men. 6 still thereabouts. Then comes 1 making progress. Dunham Fusewire. But ahead down the far side for the final time. Then still trap 4. Specs Cracker led and got picked up last time in an S4. Can she hold on here today? They're knocking at the door now. Then principally trap 1 into second. Now Dunham Fusewire. Then comes 5 and 6. Approaching the final couple of turns now. Then 4 challenged by 1 up the inside, switches the outside. The challenge is Dunham Fusewire off this final bend. 2 is flying from off the pace. Likewise 6 off the final corner. Can the 4 dog hang tough though? Specs Cracker gone again up front. 4 now from 1, but 4 is going to make all off this front end. Yes, she lasts out the Specs Cracker. Specs Cracker, your winner in race number 5, and all the way success for Bernie Warren's runner. We're still debating the result for the runner-up spot here, but I can tell you trap 4, Specs Cracker, certainly a winner. And the second and third have now been confirmed. First trap 4, Specs Cracker for Mr. Walker and trainer Bernie Warren. Second trap 1, Dunham Fuse Wire. Third trap 2, Indigo Ace. 4-1-2 then, race number 5.
Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, fantastic name because it was a cracking performance from Specs Cracker. We know that Fighter finished second place, but no doubt about the winner and owned by Joan and Keith Walker. They'll be thrilled. And Keith, a real chance on this occasion to get clear.
Yeah. Well, we know he's got early pace. Just whether he's going to stay tonight, which he has done. Yeah, so.
Picked up last week, but stronger in front tonight. So he obviously improved for last week. He learned from last week.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
And over the 4 bends, you know, just getting into a little bit of problem over 6 bends, he's got a chance to show his pace.
We did ask for him to go in a 4 bend tonight. Yeah, but I put him in a 6 bend, so.
Racing manager always knows right. Look, you've just got to win, celebrate the winner. Youngest runner in the race, Bernie. You must be thrilled with that.
Yeah, thrilled, yeah. He did look like he wasn't quite getting the trip, but, I mean, he's been dropped down in grade as well, to be fair. And there was a little bit of trouble behind him, which helped. And the poor 5, bless him, that's, I was all, well, coming back here, but that's cramp. So, you know, that will help, sad.
And you think he'll be the type that sort of mix the 4 and 6 bends? Would that be your ideal?
Yeah, I think he will, yeah.
Should we get that message to the racing manager, Chrissy Page, upstairs?
I think he knows.
That's right. Well, look, congratulations to Joan and to Keith. Congratulations to Specs Cracker, winner of our 4th race tonight, which is the Friday, Saturday and Sunday night racing in 2018. Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Walker. Well done to Specs Cracker. He wants to stay around. He's waiting for Jim Tate to come down and have his picture taken. Well, Jim will be here for the next race. So don't forget, kids, if you're listening to this and you want to come down and pat the winner, you're more than welcome to do so for next race, which is the children's race. Thank you.
Yep, children's race coming up next then, Hobbsy. And the Towcester Institution is the children's race. So if you are a wee one, would like to come and meet the winning Greyhound, give them a well-deserved pat on the head, then make your way down to the presentation area straight after this next race, race number 6. Meanwhile, back to race number 5. It was Specs Cracker that's made all, as Hobbsy said, for owner Mr. K. Walker and trainer Bernie Warren. Was found wanted in the stamina department last time out with Specs Cracker, but it stayed it out really well today off the front end to make every post a winning one and actually score by more than 2 lengths in the end from the 1 dog, Dunham Fuse Wire, back in second, and 2 Indigo Ace in third. 4-1-2 it was then in race number 5, for which the full order in was 4-1-2-3-6-5. 4-1-2-3-6-5. Distances were 2 1/4, a short head, 3/4 of a length, and 4 1/4. That winning time again, 42.88. 42.88, the winning time for Trap 4 Specs Cracker, who returned the 5-2 joint favourite, 6-1 the second, and 3-1 the third. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 6. It's the children's race, everybody. Trap 1 is Dunham Amy for owner Mr. D. Houghton and trainer Jane Houghton. 2 is Muxton Bell for Mrs. Banks and Banks, trainer Mark Wallace. 3 is Sophie's Eclipse, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 4 is Bitview Alex, owned and trained by Kevin Hutton. 5 Spartan God with this time next year Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. And 6 is Dunham Mercury, owner Mr. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. Greyhounds now approaching the boxes for race number 6. We now have a little more than 3 minutes left for betting on this race. 6 wins from 43 then for the one dog Dunham Amy. 3 of those victories coming at this A7 level. 4 from 23 for Sophie's Eclipse. 1 win at A7 for that one. And 1 win from 3 runs here at Towcester for Dunham Mercury in the striped vest. That victory coming in an A8 for Jane Houghton's runner. A couple of runs back on the 19th of December when posting a decent 29.11. Greyhounds now approaching the boxes for race number 6. Runners and racing weights up on screen now. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for race number 6. Loading up for this A7 contest. Going in. All loaded then, race number 6. Peel away with that flag again. So the hare's running, but in the spin. Race number 6. A7 the grade this time then. Stand by for action. Gates rising, away we go. Poor start from 4. Great exit though from the 5 dogs. Spartan God leads up, but 3's paced up very nicely indeed. Sophie's Eclipse the lead round now. 3 from 4 and 6. Then comes 1, 5 and 2. The back marker all change off the second bend. It's trap 4. Bitview Alex that takes up for Kevin Hutton. Shoots a length or so clear now from 3 back in second. 6 then there or thereabouts on the outside. Dunham Mercury. Bit of a gap then back to 2. Approaching the final bend now though, and it's Bitview Alex gone through the gears nicely up front. 2 lengths clear now of 6 in the second spot. Then comes 3 and 2 in a bumping match mid division. But up front it's still trap 4. Bitview Alex is going to be challenged by the 2 up the lane, but stands firm. 4 beats 2. 6 back in third. 4-2-6. Bitview Alex. A debut win for the Kevin Hutton range. Confirmation result, race 6, first trap 4, Bitview Alex, owned and trained by Kevin Hunton. Second trap 2, Muxton Bow. Third trap 6, Dunham Mercury. Result 4, 2 and 6, 4, 2, 6. Winning time there, 29.11, 4:29.11. For the replay on screen now then for race number 6. It was trap 4. Bitview Alex didn't break tremendously well, but showed some useful early dash to get himself a pitch off that second bend when he just about poked his nose in front. Some decent pace down the back from Bitview Alex. Saw him stretch clear and ultimately build a winning lead from there on in. Trap 2, Muxton Bell was flying at the finish and was catching the leader hand over fist on the run in. But it wasn't to be for Muxton Bell on this occasion. I'm sure she'll be winning soon. 0 wins from 7 for that one now. But certainly one for the notebook, Muxton Bell. But only the silver medal here tonight. The gold has gone to the 4-dog, Bitview Alex. 4-2-6 then, race number 6.
We only got a couple. Well, the Kevin Hutton Kennel have the winner here of race 6, which is the children's race. It is quite cold out here, but if you want to come and join us here, we've got young Oliver. Would you believe he's allergic to dog hair? So he's watching from afar. Donna Witchell's, of course, from Kevin Hutton's Kennel. Where's Kev tonight? Is he racing elsewhere?
No, he's actually at home tonight, yeah, with his feet up.
Quick word about Bitview Alex, second race, winning already, top stuff.
He was really quite nervous on parade last week and made a few errors, so it was nice to see him a little bit more confident, and the puppy got it right, so we're chuffed a bit. So
how far can he go?
It's a bit too early to say, but there's lots of potential there. And in his very early trials, he didn't stay, so it was nice to see him hang on tonight. So.
Could just be 1 to watch. So well done, yeah. A very nervous puppy, but congratulations, winning the children's race. Now, let's start with this young lady here because, yeah. Go on, Jim. I'm getting in the way. Right, we have the children's race, and I think of the amount of children races I've done here, I think we've probably got the youngest young lady here who's in arms, as you can see. I'm going to talk to the lads in a minute just to say thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much to Donna. Right, my dear, tell me a little bit about this young lady.
Her name's Freya, and she is 10 months old.
Fantastic. Freya, did you enjoy seeing Bitview Alex? Alex, I'm not too sure this interview is going to go that well. What do you think? I think in that 30 seconds you got more sense out of Freya than you ever get out of me, I have to say. So well done. What's your name, my dear?
Savannah.
Savannah, thank you very much. And sir?
I'm Will.
Well, congratulations with young Freya. Is she a good little girl?
Yeah, she is.
Well done. Well, I have to say, very game of you guys to come out here for the children's race. Jim Tate will have the picture, so we'll get that sorted for you as well. And well done. We're going to have a chat to the boys now. Thank you very much to Freya. Thank you. Right, guys, you fancied the winner, did I hear?
Yeah.
Why was that?
Because I always like number 4, and I wanted it to win.
And it's certainly one for you. Now, what's your name?
George.
And how old are you, George?
8.
You had to think about that?
Yeah.
Hey, look, you got the winner of this race I didn't get the winner. You're a good man. Don't worry. You keep studying those greyhounds. So, young man, what's your name?
Oscar,
Hello, Oscar. And how old are you?
10.
And what does it say on your sweatshirt?
Hype.
Hype. Well, yeah. Well, we're hyping up the winner of that last race. Did you enjoy meeting Alex, the winner?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. All right. And you say your name again?
Oscar.
Oscar. Right. It's Oliver is over there. Is he a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Did you know he's allergic to dogs?
No.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go. You learn something every day. Guys, thank you very much for your patience. Jim Tate will have your picture, so we'll track him down. Andy, back to you.
Thanks, Hobbsy. Yeah, we love the children's race here at Towcester. Great to hear from the kids, and tonight no exception. Nice performance, though, from Bitview Alex in their trap 4 in the children's race. Just his second run here at Towcester. Finished last on debut and getting no sort of run. But has shown intelligence beyond his years here tonight. Bitview Alex tracked very well on those first couple of turns to find a pitch, get his nose in front off the second bend, and go on and score from the fast finishing 2-dog Muxton Bell. Won in margin and neck in the end. She was flying up the lane, Muxton Bell, but couldn't quite get to grips with Bitview Alex once he burst clear. 4 beats 2 and 6 then in the children's race. And the full order in for race number 6 was 426.351, 426.351. Distance is a neck, 1 length, 1 1/4, 2 1/2 lengths and 2 1/4. Winning time 29.11, 29.11. SP the winner, trap 4, Bitview Alex was 9-4, 2-1 favourite in second, Muxton Bell, 7-1 the third, Dunham Mercury. lucky race 7. A H1 over the jumps then. Hurdles contest here. Top grade hurdles contest for which trap 1 is Dunham Felix, who's owned by Mr. Houghton and trained by Jane Houghton. 2 is Swift Dartmoor, owner Mr. K. Gillam, trainer Mark Wallace. 3 Parker's Dynamite, owner Mrs. S. Parker, trainer Mark Wallace. 4 is Farbank Frank for Mrs. Burton and Burton, trainer Kevin Hutton. 5 is Dunham Southie for the Greyhound Scene Syndicate, trainer Jane Houghton. And 6 is Chantilly Rose, who's owned and trained by Richard Yates. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for lucky race 7. Just 2.5 minutes left for betting on this race. It's the early bird discounted Derby tickets out now stakes. H1 over the jumps. Several of these runners then fairly new to the hurdle scene. Most have got winning form here at Towcester, albeit mainly on the flat. Dunham Felix, 1 from 6. That win did come over the jumps. Fairly experienced over the jumps is Dunham Felix. Swift Dartmoor is new to the jump scene. Just a couple of competitive hurdle races for Swift Dartmoor, but 7 wins from 20 overall here at Towcester. Parker's Dynamite makes his Towcester debut here tonight. Farbank Frank, 9 wins from 26. Just one of those victories coming over Timber. The other 8 wins on the flat. 3 wins from 11 for Dunham Southie, another experienced jumper, as is Chantilly Rose, 10 wins from 55, and several of those victories coming over the obstacles. Had a spell back on the flat, Chantilly Rose, but back over the jumps here tonight. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for lucky race 7. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for lucky race 7. Loading up then for this top grade hurdles contest. H1 the grade, going in. All loaded then, lucky race 7. Clear waves that flag once more, so the hare is running. Bonnie approaching then for this H1 contest. Stand by for jumps action here at Towcester. Gates left and away we go. Fairly level break this time. It's trap 2 is going to go over this first jumping pole. A bit of scrimmaging as they went over the obstacle, but it's 3 now that takes up round this first bend. Parker's Dynamite on debut here for Mark Wallace. Leads from 2 back in second. There's a faller out the back. That's trap 5, but up front it's 3 now, challenged by 2, one-handy as well. Dunham Felix, 2 now from 3 and 1, all in a line as they approach this final corner. Just one more obstacle to jump, and it's trap 1 looming large on the outside, but 3 just gives them a bit of a nudge. So anyone's race, just one more obstacle to jump. Who's going to jump it best? 3 from 1 in a bumping match. They come together again, 6 involved as well. 3-1-6 in a heap then in lucky race 7. Well, a real head bobber here then in lucky race 7. It was anyone's race over the final jump. Parker's Dynamite on debut here tonight has jumped round rather well. Seems a natural. Whether or not he's got the verdict remains to be seen, though. It was desperately tight at the business end. Round the first bend, 5 got in all sorts of bother. Just ran to the back of trap 4, almost hit the deck, but down the far side it was 3 and 2 locking horns. 1 got involved as well at that point, Dunham Felix. And off the final corner it was 3, 2 and 1 all in a line. 6 was flying on the wide outside to challenge close home as well. was all about the jump over the final obstacle. One jumped it well, but 3 and 1 collided, and that bump has just about allowed trap 3 to hold on here. It's been confirmed. Parker's Dynamite, your winner on the nod. Look at that for a photo finish. 3-1-6 confirmed in lucky race 7. It was a thriller, made no mistake, but Parker's Dynamite is a winner on debut here for owner Mrs. S. Parker and trainer Mark Wallace. 3 beats 1 and 6 in lucky race 7. There's a photo finish print on screen now just to prove it. Your winning time 29.80, 29.80, 3-1-6 then, race number 7.
Well, thankfully, not too many spills, but plenty of thrills. A photo finish in our hurdles race tonight, and the Greyhound with, I'm not going to be quite rude to say, it had the biggest nose to get in front. Parker's Dynamite wins. It's another winner for Mark Wallace and the Parker family. Well done to them. Kevin, tell me a little bit about Parker's Dynamite.
Well, he's always been really quick. He's had a couple of, well, he had a fight and got disqualified. We've put him over the fences. He could be, if he can concentrate, he could be really something a bit special.
That trial at Central Park, presumably we've got the Springbok in mind?
Yeah, I think so. We took 3 there the other day, including Dartmoor, and they both, you know, this one and Dartmoor went well, and so I think Mark's got that in mind, yeah.
I think one or two of them have been round there and haven't quite handled it, I think, Central Park. Clearly, 29.60 odd that Parker's Dynamite has done that. And you've given him plenty of time as well, plenty of trials.
Yeah, we've, you know, they've been off and been schooled, and he's had plenty of time. He's had a look at them quite a lot. And he went a bit better than his time suggested, really, because he stumbled a bit at a couple of fences. But he's still learning, so hopefully he'll be all right.
Fantastic. Well, look, thank you very much for that. Well done to Parker's Dynamite. Well done to Kevin Uller, who's been working for champion trainer Mark Wallace tonight. The Parker's Dynamite wins race 7, which is the hurdles race. And maybe next time we'll see him could just be at Central Park in the heat of the Springbok for novice hurdlers. Open racing, of course. I'll be back for race 8.
Thanks, Obs. Yeah, looks a natural does Parker's Dynamite then. And he's been a decent class field here tonight, a more experienced field over the obstacles as Parker's Dynamite. A winning debut then here at Towcester. 14 runs 2 wins overall for Parker's Dynamite. That's his first run here at Towcester, and has done rather well to just keep trap 1 Dunham Felix at bay. 6 wasn't too far behind in third either. There's the photo finish print once again up for race number 7. 3:16 then in a head bobber. And the full order in was 3:16.245. 3:16.245. Distances a short head, a head, 1 3/4, 3/4 of a length, and a distance. Winning time 29.80, 29.80. Trap 3 Parker's Dynamite was the 6-4 favourite. 7-1 chance in second and a 12-1 shot in third. Grounds on parade then for race number 8, the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash Giveaway Stakes D2 Sprint Contest. This 3.5 minutes left for betting. Trap 1 is Trap Style Lark for Mrs. Crichton and Lyles, and Trainer Jean Lyles. 2 is Born a Bug for Mrs. Martin and Reynolds, Trainer Jim Reynolds. 3 Ballymac Misty, owner Mrs. W. Richards, Trainer Emma Richards. 4 is Westway Gaga for owner Mrs. C. Skimmer, Trainer Heather Dimmock. 5 is Forest Lana, owner and trainer Kevin Hutton. And 6 is Dunham Brody, owner Miss D. Houghton, Trainer Jane Houghton. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 8, just 3 minutes till post time. Of course, Trap 3, Ballymac Misty, a prolific winner here at Towcester. 59 career starts, 16 wins, Ballymac Misty. Unlucky to miss out on the Towcester graded Greyhound of the Year, voted by RPG TV viewers, but Ballymac Misty very much at the forefront of the thinking when that particular award was concerned. Wasn't to be for Ballymac Misty this year, but I do believe she won 11 times in 2017. Yet to score this term. It's her 4th run of the year, Ballymac Misty. I'm sure it won't be long until she's back in the winner's enclosure. Penny really dropped with Trap 5 Forest Lana last time out in a D3. Posted a very smart 15.49 upper grade here tonight is Forest Lana. But if she could produce that sort of clock again, I'm sure it'll prove very tough to beat. Forest Lana then, 1 win from 5, but that one coming last time out, one that's going the right way, is Trap 5 Forest Lana. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 8. It's the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash Giveaway Stakes going in the traps. All loaded then, race number 8. Here with the flag once again, hares running. Stand by then, sprint time, race number 8. Off and racing away, fairly level breaks. 6 Dog just about showing in front now though of 3, 5 handy, likewise the 4. But 3, 4, 5 all in a line around that first bend. 3 up the inside from 5 now pressing on the outer. Forest Lana's going to lead them off the final turn. 5 now from 3 and 4. Then comes 1 staying on, but it's a youngster. Forest Lana's going to go on and score. 5 beats 4, looks like 1 back in third. But no doubt in trap 5, Forest Lana has gone in again. Confirmation result there. First trap 5, Forest Lana. Own and Trember, Kevin Hutton. Second trap 4, Westway Gaga. Third trap 1, Trap Style Lark. Result 5, 4 and 1, 5, 4, 1. The winning time 15.48, 1.548. We highlighted the fact that the penny dropped last time out where Forest Lana was concerned. It's continued the rich vein of form here tonight as Forest Lana paced up nicely. Just about got a nose in front around that first bend. And once they straightened for the judge, it was all about the orange vest. Forest Lana goes on to stop the clock in another decent time here, 15:48. So consistency developing into a game. Forest Lana 15:49 last time, 15:48 here today. 5 beats 4 and 1 in race number 8. Replay on screen once again then for race number 8. Some useful early speed shown by the 5-dog Forest Lana. Got a first bend lead and has gone on to double up after a win last time out the 26th of Jan. Goes in again for connections. Owned and trained by Kevin Hutton this one then. He'll be very proud of that performance. Stayed on nicely to the pickup as well. Stopping the clock in a time of 15:48. And the full order in, 541.362, 541.362. Distances were 1.5 lengths, 3/4 of a length. Ahead, 3/4 and half a length. Winning time 15:48, 1548. SP the winner, trap 5 Forest Lana, was the 9-4 joint favourite. The other joint favourite in second, trap 4 Westway Gaga, 3-1 the third, trap Style Lark. Well, as you can see on screen now, 2 non-runners in our next race, race number 9, Vacant Traps in 3 and 4. Joella Rosie and Manatimi won't be going to traps here in race number 9. It's a race for just 4 greyhounds only. Just 1, 2, 5 and 6 will line up in race number 9. Just 4 greyhounds here. Traps 1, 2, 5 and 6 go to traps. Trap 1 is Brilliant Design for owner Mr. Meekins and trainer Graham Holford. 2 is Serok Mum for owner Mr. Smith, trainer Jane Houghton. Traps 3 and 4 are vacant. 5 is Hack Up Boy for owner Mr. Cobb and trainer Jim Reynolds. And 6 is Ballylark Dainty for owner Mrs. D. Williams and trainer Hazel Kemp. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 9. Remember, traps 3 and 4 don't go. Just a 4-dog race this. Your runners and racing weights up on screen now. Less than 3 minutes left for betting on race number 9. Brilliant Design in 1 on the comeback trail, having taken a tumble on the 13th of Jan. Carol Mum, another one back from trials. Little rest after finishing second on the 5th of Jan. Trial Hill on the 26th. One posting 29.20. Showed that he's done the worst for his layoff. Hack Up Boy. Not been tearing up trees of late. 6th last time out. 5th the time before that. At lengthy odds as well. 10 to 1 on both occasions. Ballylark Dainty. Desperately unlucky last time. 2nd beating the shorter to short heads to Blackhall 5 at a tasty price. 8 to 1 last time. Back to the well here today then for Ballylark Dainty. Looking to go 1 better. The greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 9. Loading up then for this A8 contest. Remember, traps 3 and 4 are vacant. Just traps 1, 2, 5 and 6 go then. All loaded then, race number 9. Tia's happy. She's waved that flag again. So the hare is running, but on its way for race number 9. A8 the grade then. Vacant traps in 3 and 4. Our racing away, and it's trap 6 that shows first on the outside. Ballylark Dainty, but usurped now by the 2-dog, paced up very nicely indeed. There's Kerok Mum for Jane Houghton. Already pulled about 3 lengths clear now from 6 back in second. Then comes 1 and 5 at the halfway marker now then, and it's Serok Mum that leads by a good 6 lengths from 1 now into second. Brilliant Design, 2 from 1. Then comes 6 as they approach the final corner. But all about the 2-dog, Kerok Mum. 1 is closing though. Brilliant Design in second for Graham Holford. 2 from 1. 1 with a late challenge on the outside, but can't quite get there. 2 beats 1. 6 back in third. Mum. Confirmation result, race 9, first trap 2, Kerrock Mum, for owner Mrs. D. Smith and trainer Jane Houghton. Second trap 1, Brilliant Design. Third trap 6, Ballylark Dainty. Result 2, 1 and 6, 2-1-6. Winning time there, 28.88, 28.88. Replay on screen now then. You can see it was trap 2, Kerrock Mum, returning after a little layoff to action here. Has gone on to score nicely in a time of 28.88. Improved a little bit on the clock as well. Was an A2 runner at Nottingham. Has turned up here at Towcester. Initially in an A9 and now into A8 here today, and proved too good for these rivals, despite the fact that trap 1 Brilliant Design was flying up the lane. Couldn't get to grips with Kerrock Mum once he'd burst clear. 2 beats 1 and 6 then in race number 9.
Well, I think you can see the hack-up boy who cramped absolutely solid off that first bend. He's been given the rub down by Donna with those magic hands, and he's walking up here towards the presentation podium, which is the most fantastic news as well. So well done to the girls there. Congratulations to Sirok who wins race 9 on the card for Jane Houghton. Well done. That was worrying, but no, he's fine. Look, he's just walking off there. He's trotting off his hack up boy. Well done to Donna Coney, of course, daughter of Sue and Jim Reynolds. Success, though, for Mr. Sirok himself. Very much Dave Smith's Greyhound doing the quick step there, just holding up from a good performance, though, from Brilliant Design, running there for Graham Holford in second. That's race 9. Join us for race 10 very shortly. We have the A2, the 923. Thank you.
Thanks, Obsy. Yeah, smart performance from the winner there. Sedok for the Houghton range, and owner Mr. D. Smith just about hanging on from the one dog Brilliant Designer, was flying up the lane for the Holfords, but it wasn't to be for the one today. I'm sure she'll be winning soon, though. Did plenty of running on the run in, but trap 2 Sarah Common putting this contest to bed with some very useful early gears. 2 beats 1 and 6 then in race number 9. That winning time again, 28.88, 28.88. And the full order in for race 9 was 2-1-6-5, 2-1-6-5. Distances were ahead, 3 1/4 and 14 lengths. Winning time there, 28.88, 28.88. Greyhounds are in race 10 now on parade. It's the By the Fab 4 £10 package stakes. A2 the grade runners as follows. Truck 1 is Swift Aztec for owner Mr. S. Townsley and trainer Kevin Hutton. 2 is Tip Top Tara for owner Mr. Mann, trainer Matt Dartnell. 3 is Craig Brian Ranger for owner Mr. Richardson, trainer Steve Rayner. 4 Kentish Ranger for the Moore family and trainer Kevin Hutton. 5 is Swift Thor for Mrs. Hobson, Hutton, McMahon and Snell, trainer Kevin Hutton. Trap 6 is Master Kelly for the Bodale boys and trainer Hazel Kemp. We now have just 3 minutes to the off. 3. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 10. Loading up then for the By the Fab 4 £10 package stakes. A2 the grade. Classy looking lineup here. They're going in. All loaded then race number 10. Teal waves the flag, so the hare's running, but in the spin for the By the Fab 4 £10 package stakes. A2 the grade this time then. Classy looking lineup here. Stand by for action. Off and racing, 6 off to a fly, likewise 2 and 1, then comes 3, 5 in the slow starting 4. Into the first bend we go, and it's Trap 2 that takes it up. Tip Top Tara for Matt Dartnell, leads round all sorts of bother in behind, so Trap 2, Tip Top Tara, boots about 4 lengths clear from 6 in the second at the halfway marker, then comes 1, 5, 3 and 4 well off the pace. Around the third bend now then, still Trap 2, Tip Top Tara, attacking this contest from off the front, but here comes Trap 6 to challenge close home, 2 from 6, then comes 1, can the 2 last out, Tip Top Tara, here comes 6 over the top, Master Kelly! As he got there, very close indeed. Very, very close indeed. 2 from 6, 6 from 2. We'll leave that one to the jolly old judge. Close. Well, very, very close indeed. Tip Top Tara has led everywhere, but has she led on the line? Because 6 was finishing with some purpose. Master Kelly on the wide outside. Here's the replay up on screen now. There's all sorts of bother around that first bend. Trap 6 and 5 involved in that, but 6 managed to get into second down the far side, but still had plenty of work to do to get anywhere near to trap 2, Tip Top Tower. But he was eating up the ground off the final bend, was Master Kelly. A winner over 6 bends at Romford fairly recently, and was flying up the lane. Has he got there? That is close, but here's the print that'll tell us. Up on screen now. Has he got there? Yes, he has. Master Kelly, a winner. 6 beats 2 and 1 then in race number 10. 28.45 the winning time. 6-2-1 confirmed. Master Kelly for the Bodell boys and trainer Hazel Kemp beats Tip Top Tara and Swift Aztec. 6-2-1 in race number 10.
Well, thank you, Andy. It looked a fantastic race on paper, and so it has proved. Game performance from Matt Dartnell's Tip Top Tara, blazing the trail. A bitch who'd come up the grades, even ran in an A1 last week. She tried her best to withstand the big finish of Master Kelly, but a 27th success now from 71 starts for the Greyhound that's owned by the Bodell boys. Got one of the biggest cheers of the night here on the terraces. I'm not too sure if any of the Bodell boys are here. If they are, we'll have a word with them, but well done to Hazel and Michael. I don't know if the team, the Arsenal supporting husband and wife team are here tonight. Michael not around tonight, is he? No? How you doing? You okay? Well, great performance. Did you think he got up?
No, I didn't actually.
You, Michelle?
Yeah.
Good. Nice to see you, Michelle. It's what a grand servant he's proving to be.
Yeah, brilliant. He's had a couple of months off and come back really well. So.
And he stays, of course, in terms of his open racing. He's been to Romford 575 and elsewhere as well. And all tracks seem to come alike to him.
Yeah, really well. It's not quite far enough for him, but he's done well. So.
And how's your dad bearing up for the fact that now that Chelsea have got Olivier Giroud?
We've got that other new player, so I think he's quite happy.
He's quite happy. No, look, they had the last laugh in the semi-finals of the League Cup. Don't worry about that. Well done. And say well done to you. I think you're okay. Yeah. Jim Tate, I think, is coming back out for pictures in our very next race. Any of the Bodell boys here tonight, do you know? Well, there was plenty of support for our winner of race 10, Master Kelly. A big cheer here on the terraces. Mick lives... Wow. Mick Lives is in the house. It must be an important night. Good to see you, Mick, and no doubt he will be leading the conga when the likes of Paloma Faith and Mel C are in the house. And just to recap those dates, Andy Lizzymore, you've got the race programme up there. When we'll be strutting our stuff? Are we going to be doing that at some point?
Well, first up is Melanie C, April the 27th, after the horse racing, ladies' night, Hobbsy. So... be plenty of young ladies to be dancing the night away with, I'm sure. Melanie C, after horse racing, on April the 27th. The Paloma Faith date, I know tickets are on sale now, but the date escapes me. I shall have to get on the Towcester Racecourse app. And all information on the Towcester Racecourse app. So if you're interested in Paloma Faith, or indeed any more information on the Melanie C night, then get yourselves on the app. But both dates not to be missed. But certainly I can confirm Melanie C will be here on the 27th of April. All being well, I hear the Spice Girls could be reforming. Maybe she'll bring her friends with her on the night as well. But April the 27th for Melanie C, ladies' night after the horse racing here at Towcester. Closing stage of the replay, race 10 up on screen now then. On the nod for Master Kelly. Have to feel sorry for Tip Top Tara and Connections, led everywhere bar the line. But the game, Master Kelly has Tip Top Tara on the wire here. There's the photo finish print just to confirm it. 6-2-1 in race number 10, for which the full order in was 6-2-1-5-3-4. 6-2-1-5-3-4. Distance is a short head, 1 1/4. 4 3/4, a short head and 1 1/2. Winning time 28.45, 2.845. SP the winner, Trap 6 Master Kelly was 4-1, 7-2 the second. The 9-4 favourite Swift Aztec back in third. 11 now on parade. It's the Maco's Girl RPG TV Towcester Greyhound of the Year Stakes. S2 the grade, runners as follows. Trap 1 is Chantilly Dream, owned and trained by Richard Yates. 2 is Ribble Atom for owner Lord Hesketh. Trainer Mark Wallace. 3 is Poison Ivy for Mr. P. Martin Jr. Trainer Steve Rayner. 4 Cougar Clum for the Loyal Toasters. Trainer Bernie Warren. 5 is Glen Quain Ivy for owners Mrs. Anderson and trainer Kevin Hutton. And 6 is Union Pride for the Union in Plimpton. Trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds now approaching the boxes for race 11. Just 3 and a bit minutes left for betting then on the Maco's Go RPG TV Towcester Greyhound of the Year Stakes. I do believe Hobbs will be chatting to the connections of Maco's Go after this race and presenting the award. It was voted on the TV channel. There are 3 contenders, I believe, but Maco's Go has received the largest amount of votes, and Hobbs will be chatting with connections after this race named in her honour. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race 11. Less than 3 minutes till post time now. Richard Yates, of course, trains Maco's Girl. He's got a runner here, Chantilly Dream. Goes in the red vest. Mixed bag from her of late. 6th last time out. 2nd beaten ahead just a time before that. Ribble Atom, we know she'll be staying on for Lord Hesketh, and Mark Wallace in trap 2 stays all day. Former TV trophy finalist Poison Ivy, a stalwart here at Towcester. 54 runs, 10 wins. Usually there or thereabouts in contests of this nature. Cougar Club, a versatile sort, over 4 and 6 bends. Glen Quain Ivy stepped up in trip here. Surely better than that 42.75 trial suggests. Caught the eye running on real strong last time out over 4 bends, the Glen Quain Ivy. And another one sure to be staying on is trap 6 Union Pride on the outside. An S2 winner 2 runs ago. Does things the hard way, but plenty of stamina as trap 6 Union Pride. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race 11. 1 minute 40 seconds till post time. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps. We're loading up over the far side then for the Maco's Girl RPG TV Towcester Greyhound of the Year Stakes. Going in. All loaded then for race 11. Here with the flag once again. The hares running them, folks, for the Maco's Girl RPG TV Towcester Greyhound of the Year Stakes. 6 bends. Stand by. Off and racing away. The 5 dog off to a flying start. Glen Quain Ivy for Kevin Hutton leads up by a good 2 lengths now from 4 into 2nd. Then comes 1, 2, 3 and 6 the back marker. Off the 2nd bend they fly now. Then it's still trap 5 Glen Quain Ivy that leads the way. Stepped up in distance here for the Hutton range. Leads by 2 lengths from 4 into 2nd spot. Cougar Clum. Bit of a gap then back to 1. Then 3 trying to stay on. Then 6 and 2 the back marker. Heading down the far side now. Still Glen Quain Ivy that leads 4. Not going away though in 2nd but 4 to check up the back of the leader down the far side. So 5 and 4 still now clear of 3 into 3rd. 6 staying on. Likewise 2 up the inside. Ribble Atom approaching the final bend. bend though, and it's still trap 5 trying to stand firm up front. Glenquine Ivy, 4 still thereabouts. Here comes a 2 dog up the inside. Ribble Atom, 5 now challenged by the 2. Stays all day. Ribble Atom's going to go on and score here nicely, pulling away the 2 dog. 2 beats 1 in the end with 5 back in third. Stay in power from Ribble Atom. Confirmation result then of race 11. It was the Maco's Girl RPG TV Towcester Greyhound of the Year Stakes. Won there by the 2 dog Ribble Atom. Verona Lord Hesketh and trainer Mark Wallace. Second trap 1 Chantilly Dream. And third trap 5 Glenquane Ivy. 2-1-5 then in race 11. Here's your replay up on screen now. We highlighted the fact that Ribble Atom stays all day before the race. She's been a TV trophy finalist in her heyday, but still got plenty of stamina in the tank as Ribble Atom. Stone last at about 3/4, but unleashed a mighty run those final couple of turns. 5 was tiring. Glenquine Ivy had made most of the running, and it was 2 Ribble Atom that's pounced on the turn for home and was pulling further and further clear the further the contest went on. Stamina pack display then from Ribble Atom. One's run on pretty well for second, Chantilly Dream, with 5 the early leader back in third. 2-1-5 then in the Maco's Girl RPG TV Towcester Greyhound of the Year Stakes.
Well, it's a real Towcester victory, of course, owned by the boss, Lord Hesketh, of course, winner of services to Greyhound Racing at the weekend. He wins race 11 with the darling of the marathon scene for a couple of years, TV Trophy finalist Ribble Atom. She's got a fan club out there. She's also now got 27 wins on her card. She's approaching the century of races, 98th start tonight. What a brilliant performer she's been for and continues to be for Mark Wallace and Lord Hesketh, operations manager, head of racing. He's got many titles. Mick Livesey, of course, representing Towcester, and he's going to make a special presentation because, of course, this race is the Maco's Girl RPG TV Towcester Greyhound of the Year Stakes, voted by viewers of Racing Post Greyhound TV, and Jim Tate's going to take a picture of Louise Waugh, who's the owner of Maco's Girl, and her father, Mike. Mike, I think it was you who bought the dog, is that right?
We had 2 of them as 6 weeks old.
Wow, you've had her for 6 weeks?
She's 4 now.
Yeah, extraordinary. And I mean, she obviously had a fantastic 2017.
Yeah, and she's had 1 win this year.
Yeah,
she's out of Freedom Emma.
Related to... of course, plenty of winners. I mean, her mum was an Oaks champion, and I think one of her half-sisters won the Graded Derby.
Yeah, that's right. And this litter have had 68 graded wins. 69.
69 graded wins. That's fantastic. Of course, Maco's Girl trained by Richard Yates, and of course, we've got the presentation with Ribble Atom as well. So, I should leave you guys to do that. But well done to Louise, who's very much Maco's Girl is her darling, and I understand runs tomorrow night. Is that right? Yeah, tomorrow's night. So we wish her well. She's been a star in 2017 with plenty of wins on the card and voted by viewers of Racing Post Greyhound TV as their favourite greyhound at Towcester. I think overall was a greyhound by the name of Jim's Chance was Racing Post Greyhound TV Greyhound of the Year, but Maco's Girl wins. But not to be confused, and we'll certainly give Ribble Atom a real pat because she's an absolute star as well. Slightly timid, but what a fantastic lady she is on the track as well. And winning for Mark Wallace and Lord Hesketh. And don't know where the boss is at the moment, Mick, but he'd be pleased to hear that Ribble Atom has done the business.
He will. I'll be phoning him in a minute. All he keeps talking about is Ribble Atom retiring, and he's so excited about having a litter of pups off her. It's great to hear him talk. He's looking at sires and he's checking all out. It's going to be exciting time. She's beautifully bred, as you'd be aware, you know, with a Swift Hoffman and all that lot, Domino Storm connection. And we think Ribble Atom, who's been a star on the track, will also be a star in the breeding paddocks.
Absolutely, blue-blooded breeding, of course, you know, related to Greyhound of the Year and a bitch of the year as well. But I mean, in terms of her racing, she's got to get to 100 anyway, and I'm sure you're going to have a party when that happens.
Yeah, there will always be a party here, obviously, but she's a dual TV trophy finally. She's given the boss a great deal of fun over a period of time, and excited about looking towards the new chapter now.
Great stuff. Thank you to Mick Livesey here, Mr. Towcester himself. And I think Lord Hesketh, mate, I think pretty certain, Andy, you could probably confirm this. I think Ribble Ghost is running tomorrow morning here. Of course, this is the busiest Greyhound track in the country over the weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday nights, plus Saturday morning as well. Get your breakfast here, and if you can't make it, there's at the races, a certain Hobbsy and Anthony Ennis, actually.
Yeah, great stuff. Obviously, I've actually got a day off tomorrow, so I'll be tuning in. Make sure you don't make any mistakes tomorrow. I'll be tuning in and emailing into you, Hobbsy, if we spot it. But yes, Ribble Ghost does run tomorrow. Not from Trap 8, no more 8-dog racing currently at Towcester, but from Trap 6, one of the widest runners at the track. But back to business here. It was Ribble Atom, Lord Hesketh's Pride and Joy. That's one race 11, 215.643. Your order in 3 1/4 a neck, 3/4 a length, 1 3/4 and a short head. The winning distances and the winning time for Ribble Atom 42.05, 42.05. SP of the winner Ribble Atom was 7-2, beat a 7-1 chance in second, and the 5-2 favourite back in third. on parade then for the lucky last. The VIP box and buffet from £35 stakes. A8 the grade. Runners as follows. Trot 1 is Mad About Johnny for the Georgian Horn and trainer Jean Lyles. 2 is Nairn for Mrs. Feekins, Reynolds and Scott, trainer Jim Reynolds. 3 is Lily's Chica for owner Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Emma Richards. 4 is Dunham Diesel, owner Mr. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 5 Greencroft Kelly, owned and trained by Steve Rayner. And trap 6 is Quick Spin for owner Miss M. Reynolds and trainer Jim Reynolds. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 12. Just 3.5 minutes left for betting here at Towcester tonight. So Mad About Johnny in the red vest does things the hard way, but wins his share, 4 from 47. But not likely to be up there early doors, but sure to be finishing with some aplomb is Mad About Johnny. Nairn's a youngster, just 7 runs to her name, 2 victories in that time as well, and recently stepped up in trip from 2 bends to 4. Lily's Chica, something of a stalwart here at Towcester, 63 races, 8 wins, 9 seconds as well. Usually there or thereabouts is Lily's Chica. Dunham Diesel, another one that's run plenty around these parts, 60 races, 9 wins. Greencroft Kelly, 26 runs, 3 wins. Most recently on the 23rd of December, when making all at an A9 in time of 29.20. Quick Spin, another, and those where the winning line is, 31 races, 5 wins. Most recently back on the 15th of December, when again bagging an A9. Grounds approaching the boxes then for race 12. Just 2 minutes left for betting here at Towcester tonight. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps. We're loading for the last people, going in for race number 12. All loaded then for the lucky last. Race number 12. Tia waves us all goodbye this time. Night night, Tia. The hare running for race number 12. Signing off from Towcester with an A8 grade contest tonight. Stand by for action. Good luck, everybody. gates left and away we go. Flying exit from 4. Dunham Diesel leads from through. He's pacing up nicely. Likewise the 5 into third. Then comes 6-2 and the slow start in 1. Into the first bend we go. And this trap 4 drifts off a little bit wide off the second bend. Allows 3 to pounce. Lily's Chica for Emma Riches leads by length now from 4 into second. Then comes 5-1. 6 making progress on the wide outside. Then 2. Round the third bend. The field pretty tightly bunched. Still anyone's race really. But it's trap 3 that leads the way. 6 with a challenge on the final stretch. It's trap 6. Quick spin. Takes it up. But 3's trying to rally on the inside. 6 from 3. 6 is going to get up, you know. 6 wins the lucky last, and it's closer places in the end. 3 and the fast finish in 2. Quick spin though for Jim Reynolds, wins the race number 12 here at Towcester tonight. Good night. Confirmation result, race number 12, first trap 6, quick spin, Miss M Reynolds, trumper Jim Reynolds, second trap 3, Lily's Chica, third trap 2, Nan. Result 6, 3 and 2, 6, 3, 2, winning time 29.37, 29.37. The quick spin had been in the doldrums of late, really. Hadn't won in a while, not since the 15th of December. It was nicely drawn on the outside. Paced up okay to get a pitch at about halfway. And has got to grips with the leaders. Run that third bend. Trap 3, Lily's Chica has strung them out to that third corner. But looming large off the final turn was quick spin. And quick spin has outstayed that rival to go on and score here. 6 beats 3 with 2 Nan running on real well for third spot. 6-3-2 then in the lucky last.
Well, we sign off on Friday night with victory. Another victory for Team Reynolds. It's their third of the evening. It's been provided by Trap 6 Quick Spin, who's finished very, very strongly, owned by Megan Reynolds, and a Greyhound who's now won 6 wins from 32 starts, wins the VIP box and buffet from £35 stakes. What a bargain that is. Congratulations to Donna, who's done a sterling job tonight as well with the parading and working with the Greyhounds that are trained by her father, Jim, especially with Hack Up Boy, who cramped quite badly, but was quickly up on his feet with the magic hands of Donna Coney. So well done there. Now, don't forget, Saturday morning we kick off tomorrow. I think in the evening it's 7:37, I think, and we're about 10:16 in the morning. Saturday morning live on At the Races. And don't forget, of course, Sunday night racing here. Now, tomorrow night, big night, of course. If you're coming to Towcester, you have a chance via the Towcester app to get involved in the Imperial Cars Big Cash giveaway. Not too sure you can see me wherever you are, but I'm spinning the wheel, and tomorrow night one lucky race girl could be spinning, or will, I should say, be spinning for £1,000, because whichever Greyhound that wheel ends up on, you will be cheering that Greyhound on. Now, you can only win £1,000 if you're here at Towcester tomorrow night. And of course, play the low 6 if you're listening from home. Wherever you are in the world, you can play the low 6 again on the Towcester app. Right, a third winner of the night for Team Reynolds. The lucky last has been won by Quick Spin. I bid you good night and a safe journey home. Thank you.
Good night, Hobbsy. Thank you very much. Great work tonight, mate. And yeah, as you say, Super Saturday here at Towcester tomorrow. 2 meetings to enjoy here tomorrow. If you can make it, be sure to pop along, especially tomorrow evening, where the low 6 game and the Imperial Car Supermarket big cash giveaways both kick in. £100 up for grabs on the low 6 game, £1,000 up for grabs on the Imperial Car Supermarket's big cash giveaway. You can only get involved in the latter, though, if you are here on track. But the low 6 game, if you are watching at home on Towcester TV, you can get involved on that top tipping competition on the app as well. Meanwhile, wrapping up things here tonight was a quick spin for Jim Reynolds. Had the first winner of the night. Chorus Girl, and he's had the last here in the form of quick spin. A decent night for him for Team Reynolds. Quick spin winning the lucky last. And the full order in for race 12 was 6-3-2, 1-4 and 5, 6-3-2, 1-4, 5. Distances 1 1/4, ahead 3/4 of a length, 1 length and 2 3/4. The winning time there, 29.37, 29.37. SP the winner. Quick spin was a 9-2 chance, but a 4-1 shot in second. The 6-4 favourite, Nan, was back in third. Well, as Hobbsy said, that is a lot for tonight. if you can make it tomorrow along to Super Saturday or indeed on Sunday evening, then we'll be glad to see you. But for tonight, that's the lot. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you made a nice few quid as well. Good night.